Hello and welcome back to Russ's Movie Corner. My name is Russ, and as you can see, I am sitting in front of my movie corner. In actuality, this is Russ Plays Games because I have my Matrix movie right here, my unboxing knife, and a game. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, you probably understand, especially if you've seen my unboxing video for Hollywood 1947, that I had a few other games on the way. And one of them I said was a cross between, well, The Matrix and Shadowrun, the RPG Shadowrun. Well, this is that game. I'm excited for this game. I was really looking forward to this when I was opening Hollywood 1947, and I'm really looking forward to this one today because I think it's going to be a lot of fun for you guys to see, and I think you guys will really enjoy this. Now, the nice thing about this game is that it's not going to be as dice heavy as, like, say, you know, a lot of other games that you might end up playing. So this one's going to be a lot different. This is Find the Source. And so this was done by Animagus Magnus Games. It's a decision-based roll and write board game for 1 to 3 players. And basically how this game works is you pretty much you pretty much just run around in a little system and you try to destroy the source. You try to find the source, and that's how you're going to be able to do it. It says you wake up in the world where artificial intelligence rules over humanity. They extract energy from our actions to alter our consciousness and keep us under control. As a redeemer, your quest is to liberate humanity, investigate and hack the city, find the source, the center of the artificial intelligence, and eliminate all the agent teams there. Are you up to the challenge? Well, heck yes I am. And so this is the physical version. And it's also signed by each of the people. I know you can't really see it, but it's signed by the guys who designed it. Okay. Dear Redeemer, when we dreamed it, the Find the Source board game in the spring of 2022, we could only hope that others would be passionate about the idea as we were. During the Kickstarter campaign, nearly 3,000 supporters joined the project. It was absolutely wonderful for us. Now you can finally hold a Kickstarter edition of the game in your hands. We've worked hard to give you an exciting adventure full of experiences with excellent product quality. We hope we won't disappoint you. Thank you for supporting our project. Now go and liberate humanity. So compared to the print and play version of the game, we cut the boards in 2 parts to provide a more compact box and more gameplay variations for you. During setup, you can use any map with any item's side, resulting in a total of 9 different combinations. The bottom corners of the maps have been counted 1, 2, 3, and the item sides have been distinguished by letters under the game title A, B, C. For the first game, we recommend the 1A combination. And if you want to play maps of the print and play versions, they will be 1A, 2B, 3C. Some of the combinations make victory much easier, while others make it more challenging. We suggest you record your scores. Also note which board variations you used. Note, each board game has a colored and black and white version. There is only graphical difference between them. I actually printed off, on my own, I actually printed off the print and play game and was able to use that. So one of the first things you get, these are character cards, okay? So you get Ariadne, which has synthetic thread. You spend 1 ammo to cross out the second movement box of your current location if it is empty. Then cross out one of Ariadne's starting from left to right in the first row, and then in the second row. When you cross out the 4th and 8th box, you get one item of your choice. So when you cross out these 2 boxes, there's little symbols in them. And then this is Hex. He has data mining, which is for 4 action points you can kill an agent team at your location without ammo. Then, if you haven't investigated there, you may investigate there for free. You can perform this action up to 4 times. Cross out a box after each one. Once you have crossed out all 4 boxes, you can spend 3 ammo at any time, and any number of times to upgrade 1 skill. So basically, once you've killed 4 agent teams using his data mining skill, you can spend 3 ammo to upgrade 1 skill at any time, as long as you have 3 ammo available. And then this is the Cyber Sentinel card. And it says, when an agent team spawns, 2 agent teams spawn instead of 1 until you defeat it. You can attack the Cyber Sentinel anywhere as if you were performing a fight action against an agent team. Cross out each box in any order to defeat it. Reward. The fight action costs 0 AP instead of 2. And so they have a black and white version and a color version. So, there you go. And so here's the normal rules booklet. So as you can see, it's very, very short in terms of rules. It's very, very easy to learn. There's the Hex, the Ariadne, and the Cyber Sentinel. And then using Hex, Ariadne, and the Cyber Sentinel all together. And then here is the multiplayer mode, which functions pretty much like the normal game mode. It's just what you're going to do when you're playing with multiple people. And the different actions that you're going to do, and then the campaign mode, which is you're going to find you have 3 missions. The first mission is find and protect the artifact maker, set a trap for the agents, and overwrite the source code and save the world. And then you get different, like, they talk about different locations and items and different things like that. So they have like a whole bunch of that really cool stuff. Okay. And then you get 3 dry erase markers, which is pretty darn nice because you're going to need them when you get into the game, because the boards themselves, these are the boards. So basically you have these are the boards. These are the normal boards. So this is your character board. So you're going to put your name, and then you start with 2 health points, and then as you go through the game you can gain more health points. You start with 3 ammo points, and then you'll have different energy that you can do. Action, so energy, action, fight, reroll, hack, and then you have the levels. Okay? And then you have, here's Adrenaline Rush, Hacker Card, Invisibility Suit, Machine Gun, Remote Control, and Smoke Bomb. And then you have different actions that you can do, and then this is your roll. Okay? So you're going to roll like a couple of different dice, and then you put your dice down here, and then what you're going to do is you then choose what you're going to use for each of your actions on that turn. So this is kind of your character card. And then what's cool is that you have a black and white version on the back. So it's the same board. It's just in black and white instead of color. So you can play it in the color version or you can play it in the black and white. So if you want to be a little film noir, you can play it in black and white. If you want to be all cool and matrixy, then you can play this. Okay? And then you get three sets of red, blue, and purple dice, and this is what you roll every single turn. So when you roll this, you get different. You'll get different types of action points, and I need to sit down and reread the rules because it's been a while since I've actually read these. Because I've had the print and play, but I haven't actually played it. Because if you'll notice that these boards have kind of a glossy sheen to them, okay? And that's why you have the dry erase markers, is because when you move, these are the map boards, okay? And when you move around to different places, you're going to actually, you get to go to different towns, okay? And when you go there, you spend certain amounts of action points to do certain types of actions there, okay? And how you spend the action points is you roll your dice, okay? And you get to choose which dice you're going to use for your turn, and then how you're going to spend those action points to move, to attack, to level up, to do whatever you want to do to make your character better, to try to, get your character to wherever you want to go, okay? And so you have, over here, you have, so like, this is a daytime and a nighttime, and then this is an alpha and an omega level, okay? So you have daytime, nighttime, and then alpha and omega, okay? And in each of these, when you do an open action, you can open the alpha and the omega, you can make it daytime or nighttime, and then you can make certain types of things happen down here at the bottom. And what that does is that opens up, you have the Powerhouse, the Black Market, the Metro, the Upload Bar, the King Casino, the Servers, the Laboratory, the Crypto Club, the Cyber Plaza, the Hospital, the Library, and the Armory. And across the bottom, you have +2 movement, and then you have a little data file thing here. And these symbols on this bottom part go across the bottom here. So if you're in, let's say, an alpha at daytime, so you're in one of these 3 locations, if you open up whichever one this is across the bottom, then that's one of these 3 locations that you're going to end up going to. And you can end up getting certain bonuses by going to those locations if you've opened up these certain symbols, okay? So the whole game is a strategy game for the characters to work together to try to get to where they need to go. Oh, and by the way, there's the black and white version on the back. So if you want to play, certain things, you can do that certain ways. And so basically, you have different, so you have these different boards and you have these different things. And so what's really cool is that you lay out when you're going to play, you take one character card and one board and you put it together thusly. Now if you have the print and play version, then all of these are together. You just, if you want to separate them, then you can just cut this middle part out, okay? And you can then switch the boards around as they were talking about, okay? But for the most part, if you're playing, if you have certain things, you're just going to be playing, if you're going to be playing by yourself, then you just grab a couple of boards, you put them together, and then you play, okay? You read the rules, and then you start playing. So it's a really, really neat little game. I cannot wait to actually get into it. I'm going to be playing some board game nights here pretty soon. at a local church, and so I'm hoping that that they will that they will love this game as much as I did, because like I said, when I backed this looked really fun, and so I was really looking forward to it. And then, like, what's also really cool is that you'll notice that on this side you have these small little tabs, and you'll notice that on these little cards they had the little tabs that you could actually fit in, so that they actually can slot in right next to them. So when you're playing, you have your map board up against this side, and then you have these cards up against this side, and so you can actually then have all of your different things, because like these are mostly for like solo mode, but I mean, here again, it's up to you how you want to play the game and how everything's going to play out and all that good stuff. And so like I said, I'm super excited to get into this one too. Hollywood 1947 was kind of fun because it was just like a whole bunch of different people playing. But for me, I was like, wow, this is going to be an excellent board game to play, because it's just really cool looking, because it's Find the Source. So, smash that like button, hit subscribe, drop a comment below, let me know what you think of this here video. If you back this on Kickstarter, let me know what you thought. Because what was really cool about Find the Source on Kickstarter is that you could back it for like, I think it was like $5, and they would just give you the print and play version, or if you backed it for like, I think it was like $30, I think you got a physical plus the print and play version of it as well. And so yeah, I have the print and play version, and I have this version, so I'm going to take the print and play, and I'm actually going to, I need to get some like laminate sheets, and I need to put those in the laminate sheets and then seal them up and make sure that I can, play with them then, because, I mean, you can play this with like a pencil, but it's much easier when you have the actual markers and all that kind of stuff. So then I'd have this version, I'd have the print and play version, so then I can just play it whenever I want. So, anyway, as we say, we will see you on the next one.